Level 2, Word 30. Verbose. What's poppin'? Welcome to Word of the Day with Benjaja. Thank you for coming to the show where we're gonna do word stuff. Thank you for being here. Like this video right now so I get helped out, and then subscribe to the channel so that you can come back tomorrow for another word. Today is another day. We're gonna be using Verbal Advantage, this book written by Charles Harrington Elster. Literature, words compiled together in structures, and these structures we call sentences, in which paragraphs are then formed. I think you know how books work, but anyway, this is what we've been using. If you want to get yourselves a hand on this copy, get your hands off this copy. Get your own copy on Amazon. This is taking way too long today. We have so much to do. We have a quiz today, end of the 10 keyword quiz. So there's a lot to do. But why don't we get into today's word? Today's word. If you edited it into today's word, today we've got level 2, word 30, verbose. Verbose. Wordy, having too many words, long-winded, full of verbiage. Kind of like the intro of this whole thing. If we're gonna interrupt like this, we're never gonna get through it, so we're just gonna barrel down the barrel down the pipe? No. Is that a surf thing? I don't know, I'm getting excited. More difficult synonyms of verbose include garrulous, loquacious, voluble, and prolix. Verbose refers to speech or writing that uses more words than necessary to get the point across. The corresponding noun is verbosity. Whoa, verbosity, wordiness, long-windedness, and an overabundance of words. I did not know you could use verbose like verbosity or verbosity. I don't know how that's pronounced. Whenever you see verb at the beginning of a word, you can safely assume that the meaning of the whole word has something to do with words. That's because most English words containing verb come from the Latin verbum, word. Whoa. From this verbum comes the English words verbal, pertaining to or expressed in words, verbatim, expressed in precisely the same words, verbiage, an excess of or overabundance of words, and verbose, wordy, long-winded, using more words than necessary to get the point across. Okay, since I'm already waxing verbose about words from the Latin verbum, word, allow me to digress even further and proffer a few words of advice on the words verbal and verbiage. Are you familiar with the verb to proffer, pronounced proffer? It means to put forward for acceptance, present as a gift, as to proffer one's services or to proffer friendship. Listen, the word proffer is a gift, okay? It's coming at us like an extra word today. The word's verbose, but proffer is this other word that's coming up about giving a gift. So the gift of today, the one that we did not expect, the proffer is proffer. But back to the word verbiage, which is often mispronounced, as if it only had 2 syllables with verbiage. Okay, here we go. Carriage and marriage have 2 syllables, but verbiage and foliage have 3. Try not to say verbiage or foliage, or even worse, foliage. You will hear many educated people mispronounce these words, but believe me, when I say that careful speakers consider the 2-syllable variants beastly mispronunciations. Beastly mispronunciations. Beastly. Take care to pronounce these words in 3 syllables. Verbiage and foliage. Foliage, leaves, and autumnal. Beastly. Now, for a word to the wise on the proper use of verbal, you will often hear or read such phrases as a verbal agreement or a verbal understanding. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself exactly what they mean? If you're like most people, you probably figured that a verbal agreement or a verbal understanding meant one that was arrived at through conversation, one that was spoken but not written down. And therein lies the problem. The word oral means spoken, not written, and the precise meaning of verbal is expressed in words, either orally or in writing. Aha! Too often, verbal expressed in words is used to mean oral, spoken, and the message that results from that confusion is usually ambiguous. A word of this 10 keywords. For example, listen to this sentence, which I found recently in the business section of my local newspaper. Oh, so you're taking something from the newspaper? I'm taking from you, Mr. Charles Harrington Elster. Where the was I? Aha. Ensure all promises made verbally are included in writing in the contract. As written, the sentence means that we should make sure that all promises, both spoken and written, are included in the contract. The writer wants to say that we should put all spoken promises in writing, but to convey that meaning precisely, the sentence should read like this. Ensure all promises made orally are included in the contract. Because verbal means of either oral or verbal means words. They have to be words, so either orally or written. Got it. Okay, last part of verbose, and we're done. In the future, whenever you refer to promises, agreements, or understandings, remember that if they are expressed in speech, they are oral. And if they are expressed in words, whether spoken or written, they are verbal. Of course, if they are expressed in too many words, like most long-winded legal contracts, they are verbose, full of verbiage. Okay, how do we feel? Are we here? Great. Stick around. Here we go. Let's put it in a sentence. The verbose dietitian, DeQuaker, was telling me a story about the best diet that they ever went on. And I was like, okay, cool. Listen, I'm trying to put on mass right now. So your story of your skinny diet tales isn't helping me out. All right. Miami, the mathematician, was verbose, saying way too many sentences and words and language about the math equations. It's a logic equation. Just get to the point. If, then, what? That's what we're trying to go for, okay? Miami ass. That's the word of the day. We're done with the word of the day. Like right now if you can. That's really supportive. You little support beam. Subscribe to the channel for more words. But let's do the quiz. We're doing a quiz. We're going to do 10 questions. If you get one of these wrong, go back and just watch these last 10 videos that I did over so you can get these words better. We're going to do synonyms or antonyms. Okay, here we go. 1. Energetic and haggard are antonyms. To waive and to relinquish are synonyms. Number 3, spiritual and carnal are antonyms. 4, to sanction and to prohibit are antonyms. Sanctions giving approval, prohibits removing it. Great. Number 5, doubtful and ambiguous are antonyms. Oh no, I guess those would be synonyms. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Ambiguous, we're not sure. Doubtful, we're not sure. 6, miserly and spendthrift are antonyms. Yep. Number 7, to mollify and to irritate are antonyms. Number 8, unequivocal and ambiguous are antonyms. Number 9, adaptable and malleable are I just want to dance now. I just want to dance. Synonyms. All right. Number 10, verbose and long-winded are synonyms. Okay, that is the episode of today. We are at the back half of level 2 out of 10 levels. Thank you for coming by to the show. Thank your doctors and your construction workers today when you see them. Make sure you give out as many candy as you can on Halloween, and also subscribe to this channel. Okay, when it's time to go and you got to go and you forgot to go yesterday, so you're going to make sure that you don't forget to go today, you're going to go. All right, goodbye. Go.